So, tell us who you are and where you will be this time tomorrow.
Good morning, Keith. My name is Sharon and I will be at work at the Queen's Veterinary School Hospital on Madingley Road in Cambridge tomorrow, where I'm the nursing manager, heading up a team of 28 veterinary nurses and 12 nursing assistants in the small animal hospital, dealing mainly with dogs and cats.
So that's where you'll be, but what would you be doing there at this time on a typical Monday?
So that is a little bit of a problem. I'm not sure there is a typical day in a veterinary referral hospital because we have to respond to varying levels of patient care and number of pets attending the hospital. But around 11 o'clock in the morning, I could be doing a variety of tasks. I tend to schedule my day flexibly to best facilitate the efficient running of the inpatient area, depending on staff numbers, inpatient levels, and of course any emergencies that might arrive. In wards, I could be carrying out clinical procedures such as placement of intravenous catheters, doing physiotherapy, teaching veterinary students, or supporting members of my team in the critical care ward. I could also just as easily be in my office battling with staff rota spreadsheets or attending a committee meeting via Zoom, of course. The vet school is a referral centre that operates a little bit like Adam Brooks does for your GP. So a first opinion veterinary surgeon may refer your pet to us for specialist care or more advanced procedures that they're unable to carry out. We're part of the University of Cambridge's Department of Veterinary Medicine, so we have many clinical veterinary students training with us as well, and all the vets at the vet school are either fully qualified specialists or training to become specialists. Those specialities include things like oncology, cardiology, orthopaedics, internal medicine, anaesthesia, and many more. We carry out many surgeries each day and medical procedures. We have 5 theatre suites, an MRI unit, a radiography unit, radiotherapy and CT. And many of the procedures that we carry out and that we nurse post those procedures are very similar to those that many of you will have had done. Things such as hip replacements, pacemakers fitted, fracture repairs, chemotherapy, alongside many others.
So what's one of the challenges that you'll face this week?
Yes, there are many challenges in this busy environment. I don't think the challenges each week vary a great deal. There are certain challenges in certain weeks, but I suppose in this coming week, the thing is in a busy environment that I work in with over 40 clinicians. I have 30 plus staff that I coordinate. It is quite a stressful environment from personalities working together, but also the workload. And then if you have a scheduled workload, which then you have several emergencies on top, people can be given quite overwhelming amounts of work to do at certain periods of the day. So I think what I will find most challenging in this week is staying calm, staying focused in those moments, so that I can help other people and myself deal with those crunch points in the day. And yeah, that tends to be what is most challenging in every week.
And finally, one last question. How can we pray for you this week?
I think some of the things I'd really value for prayer is something I mentioned in the answer to the last question about staying calm and focused, enabling my mind to be clear so that I can really help others to have a satisfying work environment, so that those crunch points I was talking about don't become disruptive and upsetting to people too much. I'm very aware that I am responsible for the welfare of my team of nurses and nursing assistants. And so I'd also ask that you pray that I will not be too busy myself to notice if any of them are struggling in any particular day, to be sensitive to things that might be going on in their lives outside the work environment if they talk to me about those, so that I can help support them and control perhaps what they're being required to do by other members of staff, so that they can just cope with their day to their best ability at this time.